Hello, everyone. My name is Arthur Hale. I'm an investor, a businessman, and today I'm a billionaire. But there was one night, one single hour, that almost ended everything I had built. Even now, at 72, when I close my eyes, I can still feel that cold fear in my chest. Let me take you there. At that time, my business was finally running strong. 3 companies, steady profit, employees who trusted me. For the first time in my life, I felt like I had made it. I thought the hard days were behind me. Then one ordinary Tuesday afternoon, the phone rang. It was the hospital. My mother had been diagnosed with advanced cancer, stage 4. The doctors said she needed immediate chemotherapy, surgery, and expensive new drugs. The cost? Over $450,000 in the first year alone. I had nothing saved. Every penny was tied up in the business. I tried loans, investors, even selling my car. Nothing worked fast enough. Then, in the same week, my biggest client went bankrupt overnight and couldn't pay a huge invoice I was counting on. In just 1 hour, my entire cash flow collapsed. Suddenly, I couldn't pay rent for the office. I couldn't pay salaries for my 28 employees, and my mother's life was slipping away. I sat alone in my office at 2 a.m., staring at the wall, completely broken. Tears were running down my face. I kept whispering to myself, "This is it. I've failed my mother. I've failed my team. I have nothing left." I had no way out. The next morning, with a heavy heart, I sold my entire business, the one I had built with blood and sweat, for 12 long years, for almost nothing. Just to pay the first round of my mother's treatment and keep my employees paid for 1 more month. I felt like the biggest failure on this earth. I had lost everything in 1 hour. But here's what almost no one understands. That rock bottom moment became the birthplace of who I am today. Because when you lose everything, you finally become willing to do things you were always too scared to try before. I took the few $1,000s I had left and made a small, risky real estate move that everyone laughed at. I worked 18-hour days, slept in my car, begged for meetings, learned everything from scratch while my mother was fighting for her life. Within 18 months, that one small deal exploded into my first million, then the second, then the empire, and the Polvesmias. So here's the truth I want you to burn into your heart tonight. The night you lose everything is often the exact night the universe is preparing you for something much bigger than you ever dreamed. If you're going through your own darkest hour right now, place, business failing, family in crisis, feeling completely trapped from every side, I want you to hear me clearly. You are not finished. You are being prepared. I'm praying for every single one of you. May you find the courage to keep going when everything screams, give up. Well, may your future self look back and say, that was the night everything changed for the better. I'll keep sharing these real, raw moments from my life with you. Thank you for listening, my friend. I'm Arthur Hale, and I'm rooting for you. Take care, and remember, your darkest night can become your greatest comeback story. But next time, I'm going to tell you about the one decision that turned my biggest failure into my biggest fortune. Make sure you're subscribed and hit the bell, and you won't want to miss it.